Meat City, baby. Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another achievement guide here in Stardew Valley. And today you get a 2-for-1. We're covering both the Local Legend achievement and the Joja Company Member of the Year achievement. So the reason I'm covering these both together is they're mutually exclusive. You can only complete one of them in a playthrough, and you'll have to start a second playthrough to get the other. So Local Legend requires you to fully restore the Pelican Town Community Center, and that's worth 20 gamer score. And the Joja Company Member of the Year requires you to become a Joja Company member and purchase all the community development perks. And that one's worth 40 gamer score. And I can tell you right off the bat, those scores should be reversed because the Joja Company Member of the Year one is way easier to complete compared to the Local Legend. So both of these achievements revolve around the community center. It's just north of the center of town and Pierre's General Store. If you enter that area of the map after about your 5th day in the game, there'll be a little cutscene and the mayor will kind of introduce you to the community center. It's run down and in a vast need of repairs. And then you have a choice to make. You can either choose the, I'll say air quote, good guy route to repair the community center, or you can go the air quote bad guy route by improving the town through the Joja option. So first we're going to cover Local Legend, and that's the good guy route. So when you go into the community center after that 5th day, you'll see in one of the rooms there's a little golden square on the floor, and if you approach it, it'll pop open a menu, and there's a number of items in there. They look like presents, and you can open each one of them up, and each one of them has a set number of items that need to be delivered. Once you complete the delivery of all those items, you'll receive a small reward. And if you then open or deliver all the items for all of the presents, you'll get a larger reward, repairing something big around town, whether it's the bus to get you to the desert or some other odds and ends like the minecart. And by starting the first room off, completing the packages there, the gold squares will start to appear in the other various rooms around the community center. And each of them kind of has a theme. One of them is farming for crops. One of them is animal products. One of them is related to fishing. One of them is related to just straight gold that you need to get, and so on and so on. So nothing about it is hard, but it's an exhaustive list. You need to pretty much do everything in the game to some extent to acquire all of those items. And then once you have delivered all of them, the last item in the last package gets delivered. The next day that you go into town, there'll be a little celebration that kind of shows that the community center has been restored, and you'll receive your achievement and your gamer score. If you decide to go the bad guy route, all you need to do is purchase a Joja Company membership, and you can purchase that from Morris over in the Joja Company store. Once you do that, the community center gets replaced with a warehouse. And instead of fulfilling bundles, all you need to do is spend money a bunch of times to complete all the projects. Just give him a set number of gold and the bus will run. Give him a set number of gold and the minecarts will be repaired. And once you've bought all of those separate purchases, you'll have then completed the Joja Company Member of the Year, and a little cutscene will play. And you'll be given a bad reward, a pretty useless, I think, a soda machine that spits out a can of Joja Cola every day or whenever you walk up to it. So you need to make a decision on which one you're going to do in. For me, I would recommend going with Local Legend first, because that you want to be your full playthrough. You'll get an understanding of the game. You're going to do everything in it anyway to get all the other achievements, so it'll kind of naturally progress into completing the Local Legend achievement. Then on your second playthrough, when you're just doing your cleanup, you're mopping up the achievements, you'll understand how to make gold very quickly through your farming, and that's all you need to do. You don't have to worry about doing anything other than making gold as quickly as possible to fulfill the Joja Company Member of the Year requirements. And so once you've done that, you'll have unlocked both of these achievements for a total of 60 gamer score. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, please feel free to leave a like. I truly do appreciate it, and it helps the channel out. And as always, you can subscribe to Meat City Gaming for future achievement guides here in Stardew Valley. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.